Your disappointments are your own. Hopefully, you're not one of the people judging reality like you're a fan of reality instead of living reality. Fanboying and fangirling on people doing something that you want to do. People not doing something because someone else should do it. But what about you? Low value activity is expecting other people to do what you should be doing. Peace. It's Travis Odewell. It's Pure Sound Daily Business. And what's on my mind today at the time of this recording? So if you're listening on Spotify, you're listening on YouTube, I recorded this, I think more than a month before. So this is fresh. If you get with my membership on my website, puresoundl.mykajabi.com, and become a member, then you get the up-to-date, the real daily business. So at the time of this recording, it's the last week and a half. I don't know the exact date of it was talked about that Kendrick Lamar was going to do the halftime show. And I watch people, not a lot, it was like in my downtime. So as I'm working on writing this book, creating programs, as I'm working on business, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, working on my purpose, seeing where I'm at, looking at what I want, what I need, what my challenges and frustrations are, and working towards where I want to be, engaging in high value activities. One, that it could be a low value activity, but it's a high value activity for me because I need the rest and relaxation. So when you're performing at a high level and you're working on not being distracted from your purpose, there are times where you need to distract yourself, but it ain't distraction. It's just taking a break, taking a rest. And one of the things I do is watch YouTube. Now, I always watched YouTube. There was a time where watching YouTube was a distraction. That's because I didn't have clarity of purpose. Didn't know what I was doing. Didn't have a vision. Purpose hadn't found me yet. And I didn't understand high value and low value activities. And that being on the path to purpose finding me was walking the path of my small p purpose. High value activities with my mission, vision, values, goals. All that being said, that now, when I need to relax the mind, I watch YouTube videos. And I hadn't been super into hip hop since probably, well, really just when I started working on being sober. And now we're talking, 2010s up until now. And I always liked Kendrick. But it's just I'm in a different stage in my life that hip hop isn't such an identity to me. Again, I already rattled off all the reasons why. My identity is my identity. Hip hop is part of it. I still love the music. I don't really have an inroad as far as, I don't know where to find new music. I just don't have a culture around me right now. But this is all things that I'm slowly getting back into, Allah willing. I'm slowly connecting with people, even if it's just the algorithm in this case, right? Kendrick's big, the whole Kendrick and Drake beef. Think I'll talk more on that in the next coming weeks. But point being, one of the biggest pieces, and I did this when I was younger, I did it with Tupac, is wanting and expecting entertainers to do something I wanted them to do, to be revolutionary, to be radical, to lead. The fact of the matter is, these people are humans. They have their lane. And entertainers are entertainers. Little media literacy, anyone talking into a microphone, anything on a screen is entertainment. Right? This is a character. You know what I'm putting out there. And for me, I do have big vision, but that isn't to be talked about online all the time. You know what I'm saying? So as I see a lot of people being lost, and especially when we're talking about the Asiatic American community, for those that don't know, I'm saying Asiatic, I'm saying so-called black African American. So terms that I've adopted based on my belief, based on my knowledge, and based on every nation having a right to self-determination. Part of that being language they use. So the Asiatics of America, of all nationalities, is that not being in power and not creating, not having a foundation for our own national culture, customs, creed, and continually living generation after generation being disenfranchised in the European American societal customs, culture, creed, that we don't have a foundation. That's something that is just at alignment with reality of looking to an entertainer to lead a revolution is just fantasy. We're not looking at reality like we're living in reality. This is fanboy and fangirl stuff. This is story stuff. Looking at reality as if it's a story. And that ain't it. There are other areas that the revolutionaries fall into. Mainly revolutionary area. But the point is, you need to be a revolutionary in your life. And this is what I love about where that young man Kendrick Lamar is at, is he's working on himself. Regardless of what's going on with the beef and the music, it seems from what I've seen, I don't know the individual. What I've seen, he's worked on himself. Gone to therapy, worked on his family, raising a family, building a family. These are the people I want to work with. He's speaking for a certain ilk, and I believe I'm one of those. I look at my position, 43 at the time of this recording, and that it's my responsibility to be taking care of these young men and helping them in their time of need, when they not need someone to look up to, but need someone to work with. Like I said, he's an entertainer. He has his position to play. And then the other areas of society need to support him according to our national creed and culture. So when there are people running their mouth expecting someone to do something that isn't even in the capacity for their position on this planet, believe them when they tell you who you are. Part 2. You gotta listen and read between the lines. People say these sort of things, they ain't to be in the room with real professionals, with real leaders, with people that are really working to build infrastructure, with people that are really looking to have success and achievement and build something for years to come. Commentators, critiquers, they have their place in society. They just don't have a place when it's time to make the decisions. Are you one of those decision makers? Are you a leader? What high value activities are you doing today? Are you listening to a bunch of people that are running their mouth about someone that's doing something and then talking about what that person isn't doing? Meanwhile, they're staying in their lane. They doing what they supposed to do. The question is, are you? Like I said, this individual that I listen to, I think he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. I just don't think he needs to be in the room when decisions on a national level are being made. At least not in every room. Maybe in certain rooms, in certain topics, certain departments of a government, of a nation. It's Travis Sotawell. It's Pure Sound Daily Business. Are you on your daily business while everyone else is on their daily business? Peace.